The world is in slow motion for some insects and small birds. A study suggests that small animals like birds and flies can observe movement on a finer time scale than larger creatures. Compared to us, many of these animals are able to perceive the world through slow motion, allowing them to escape larger predators. We know that animals sense the world in many number of ways depending on the species. Dogs, for example, have awful eyesight and low horizon line. So instead of depending on their vision, they perceive the world primarily through sounds and smells. In addition, animals have varying dynamic ranges when it comes to their senses. Dogs can hear up to 40 kHz, dolphins up to 150 kHz, and bats up to an astounding 212 kHz. Much of this has to do with the various ways animals have adapted to their roles as predators and prey. As the new study published in Animal Behavior shows, small animals like insects and small birds can take in more information in 1 second than a larger animal like us bulky humans. Indeed, all you need to do to get this impression is simply watch the way a small bird, like a budgie, twitches as it scans its surroundings. What looks like near spasmodic behavior to us is an animal that is essentially working at a faster clock rate. To them, humans or larger predators appear to move in slow motion. We likely appear impossibly slow and cumbersome through those eyes. So for instance, at the low end of the scale, deep-sea isopods or woodlies could only see light turning off and on 4 times per second. At rates just slightly faster than that, these creatures perceive the light as being constantly on. Flies, on the other hand, have eyes that react to stimulus more than 4 times quicker than the human eye. Compared to us, flies sees the world in slow motion. So the bigger the animal, the slower the temporal perception. The reason for this, say the scientists, is that there is an evolutionary trade-off between other neural capacities and temporal perception.